Rock just continue to look better and better every day. So here's the 2-2 now. Running corner third base. Here comes the throw down to third. They're not going to get him. And it's going to get by the third baseman. And here comes Adam Bristolay with the first run of the day. So Freedom Farm, just like that, find themselves down 1-0 in the first. As we see in the replay, the third baseman just not able to handle the throw. So here's the next big drive into center field. Center fielder backtracking, saddles under it and makes the out for out number 2. I think he's thinking it's out number 3, but it's, wait a minute, it is out number 3. They didn't put up one of the outs, I guess. But anyway, as we get set to move to the to the bottom of the first. Meanwhile, as we see Adam Bristolay taking the field. Again, DJ Price with me, and DJ Price, like you were saying, you're having a good time, first of all, and I would personally like to welcome you to Nassau.
Thank you for having me.
All right, now you got to try some of that conch before you leave.
Always. I had some conch salad just before this game. It was excellent.
Okay, glad to hear that. Now tell us a little bit about how the showcase went.
The showcase went well. You know, we've come here. I've come here 4 years, and every year it's gotten better and better. You know, the athletes here on the island are amazing. How much they've grown baseball-wise has been fun to watch. You know, I mean, for 4 years you get an opportunity to see where it started and where it's going, and I'm really excited to see where that's happening. Okay, so now, not to try to pinpoint anything in particular, but tell us about some of the talents that you've seen. I mean, it was a little bit a while ago, so for us, the names may slip my mind, but the talent that I saw, there's a lot of 14, 15, 16-year-olds size-wise. I mean, they look a little different,
right.
Built a little different, and I think that age group is going to thrive, and we're going to start to see those kids when they get a little older, and hopefully we can see them in the States.
Well, absolutely. Now, let me just ask you this, because sometimes you have scouts that comes down, and a lot of the athletes are not sure as to what it is that the scouts are looking for.
Mm-hmm.
So give us an idea as to what captures the scouts' eyes.
For me, it's one thing we want to see is the kids' love for the game. They like to be out here. They're out here, having a good time, enjoying themselves. But looking for athletes, looking for speed, looking for good arms. A little bit of everything when it comes to the game of baseball. And I think there's a lot of kids just want to hit the baseball. They just want to hit.
But it goes more than that.
Oh, it goes a lot more.
Okay, so folks, we're back to live action now, and the leadoff batter, Brown, flies out for Freedom Farm into right field. So the leadoff batter, Brown, not able to get things started. So here's Roberto Lamar. Roberto Lamar, wearing the number 3 on the back of his uniform. Playing left field tonight. Bats from the right. With 1 out. Still no score at this point for Freedom Farm. There's the pitch outside, 1 ball.
Roberto did a great job helping us out today, by the way.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, he was amazing.
Oh, okay. So is he one of the guys on the radar?
Well, he's already got a school. He's going to Florida Memorial. But
okay.
Yeah, good little player and a great kid.
Okay, glad to hear that. Of course, in a few minutes, speaking of Florida Memorial, we get a chance to speak with Ramos Willie in a few minutes. Here's the pitch. Again outside. So the count moved now to 3 balls, no strikes. So now here's the 3-0. In there for a strike. 3 balls, 1 strike. So Travis Minnis is your hurdler. Here's the pitch. There's a line drive into left field. That's going to drop for a base hit. And, man, I tell you, you talk about Lamar. This guy is hitting the ball on the nose. What a shot.
Ooh, that was a great piece right there.
Yeah, indeed it is. So now we got runners on first base. 1 out. And here's Isaacs. Isaac trying to keep it going. Runner check swing and hit the. Isaac was hit by the pitch. So now Freedom Farm cooking up something. Runners on first and second with only 1 out. Meanwhile, they're checking on Isaac a little bit. He seems to be pretty good. So now here's Forbes now. Here's the pitch to Forbes. Just a little bit inside, 1 ball. Forbes now. Meanwhile, the pitcher checking on the base runner on second. Here's the pitch. Outside. Count moved to 2 balls. No strikes. Folks, in case you're wondering, you still have a lot of time. We're still in the first. Want to come on down and soak up some baseball. Pickoff attempt, not in time, to second base. And I must say, Coach, these guys are really fundamentally sound. That's what I'm impressed more than anything about.
Yeah, on both sides of the ball, you know, and on the offense is trying to figure out a way to score a run, you know, being down by 1. You know, good lead there. He's going to try to take third at some point.
In there for a strike. Swinging a bouncer. That's going to go through the hole. Rounding turn and coming to score. And, of course, Lamar scoring on the base hit. And Forbes will collect an RBI. Now we got a tie ball game. Coming into this one, Freedom Farm was the favorite to win. But of course, as you see in the replay, slow motion, Freedom Farm putting up their run on the board. So now we have a tie ball game. So now Jones is your hitter. James, the catcher, wearing number 8 on the back of his uniform. There's the pitch. Swinging a bounce on that third. That's going to drift foul. So now the count 0-2. Minnis trying to see if he could at least work his way out of this one. The early start, runners on first and second, only 1 out. Here's the pitch. Just a little bit outside. Boy, I tell you, when you talk about too close to take,
That was a good pitch.
Indeed it was. Close but no cigar, says the umpire. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a miss, and he got him on a slider. So now we're 2 out.
Got to find a way to put the ball in play, get those guys over.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. Here's Shamonte Bain now, the second baseman. Pesky fella. He's the guy that coaches always would say be able to put the ball in play. Swinging a foul back to the screen. I'll make a souvenir for somebody. So, folks, again, if you're not here, you got time. I saw the carnival just pass by a few minutes ago. Here is the 0-1. Just a bit high and outside. Now it's a 1-1 count. Pesky little Bean. Always a hard out. Pitch is just a bit low and outside. 2 balls and 1 strike. Two balls, 1 strike. Swing, check, swing, foul. Able to make some contact with it. So now Bean with a 2-2 count. Runners on first and second. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss, and he got him with a slider for out number 3. But in the inning, of course, Freedom Farm were able to tie things up. We got a 1-1 ball game. In case you just joined us, Ivan Showtime coming to you live from here at the Andre Rogers National Baseball Stadium. And I think we, again, have one or two persons that we're going to talk to coming back off of the break. Stay with us, Ivan Showtime, here at the Andre Rogers Baseball Stadium. And again, it's all about the Bruce Newbold Foundation as they present the Andre Rogers 2025 Senior National Baseball Championship. We'll take a break and be back after this.
Hi, I'm Melissa, and I'm a survey enumerator with the Bahamas National Statistical Institute, or BNSI. For the next few months, we will be conducting the Household Expenditure Survey on various islands.
You might be wondering, why is this survey important? Well, it helps us to determine the poverty line and assess how to ensure everyone has access to the basic services they need. This information is used by the government, businesses, researchers, and students to make informed decisions and plan for the future. We know that your time is valuable, which is why we've made the survey as simple and easy as possible. And don't worry, all your information you provide is confidential.
Your participation will help us gather accurate information that will benefit everyone in the Bahamas. Thank you for your cooperation and being a part of shaping the future of the Bahamas.
Throughout history, from bartering in ancient markets to the invention of paper currency, convenience has been at the heart of the way we pay. As time marched on, so have we, from barter to cash and cash to digital. Whether you pay with an online bank transfer, digital wallet, or contactless card, with digital payments, options abound. The world never stops evolving, and neither should you. Choose freedom, choose flexibility, choose convenience. The future of pay is digital. Visit us online at livedigitalbahamas.com and on social media.
Hey, ladies, where's the Dave? Oh, okay, thanks. Bets.
Greg, what's up?
Ready, man, how you doing?
I'm doing well.
You what?
He's meditating. You gotta give him at least an hour.
All right, well, I can wait. I ain't got nothing to do. Been pimping it, I say, now on to independence.
Welcome back, everybody. Ivan Showtime here at the Andre Rogers Baseball Stadium. Of course, it's all about the 2025. And man, if you guys are looking at this beautiful sunset, oh man, unbelievable. For those of you wondering, I'm looking at it now. I see, of course, the whole entire sun being set. And we're looking at the lighthouse and everything else like that. Ooh, boy, I tell you, it doesn't get any more beautiful than this. Of course, here at the Andre Rogers Baseball Stadium. And I must say, the stadium is in such a position that you can see all kinds of stuff once you're here and you're up to one of those high points. Anyway, we're back to action now. And as we move now to the top of the second, and we see leading things off with a high fly ball into shallow center field. The center fielder coming in and making the catch for out number one. And moving into this, of course, before I let DJ Price go, DJ, I appreciate you, man.
Thank you very much for having me, man. It's been great.
And hopefully we'll see some of our guys, of course, attending school in the United States, if not Barry University, maybe one of the other schools, but as always,
I'm pretty sure you will. These kids have got something special going for themselves.
Okay, man. Appreciate you, man.
Thank you again.
And all the best, man. In a bit, we're going to talk to Willie Romas. And, of course, Willie is from Florida Memorial. So, guys, stay with us. Ivan Showtime. I'm still here at the Andre Rogers Baseball Stadium. And we're bringing you the 2025 Senior National Baseball Championship. So now for the Adam Bristol League. They're still trying to get on the board. Of course, it's a 1-1 ball game. And on the outside corner, say the umpire. And this is Clark, by the way. Clark, who worked his way on the last time up. And here's the slide on the outside part of the plate for strike three. So Walker now. He'll hit for the Adam Bristol Baseball League. Here's the pitch. Outside, 1 ball. So now the count moves to 1 ball, no strikes. Next pitch, just a little outside, 2 balls. Boy, I tell you, folks, I got a story to share with you. Here's the pitch. He went. Check swing, call a strike. So now the count moves to 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2 balls and 2 strikes. So 2 balls, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Just a bit outside. 3 balls and 2 strikes. A really good one. 1-1. Top of the second. Ooh, just a bit outside. Ball 4, and he walked him. There's a pitch. Deep drive into left field. Left fielder going back. He wouldn't catch up with this one. That's over his head. Meanwhile, runner rounding second. He's going to come to third. He'll come in to score. And boy, quick as that. Quick as that, we see the Adam Bristol taking a 2-1 lead. Off the bat of Gant. Now here's Minnis now. Here's the pitch. In there for a strike. The big lefty looks in, pickoff move to second base. He threw this into center field. Meanwhile, the runner not alert enough to maybe take third base on that. So no harm, no foul. So still 2 out. We're still in the top of the second. There's the 2-1. Swing and a foul back to the screen. Count move to no balls, 2 strikes. So Chad McKinney, and I'm gonna share something with you with Chad in a couple of minutes or so. Looking for the sign. Here's the pitch. Outside. Looks in for the sign, gets the one he wants. Here's the pitch. Get by the catcher, and the runner will move on to third base. But still 2 out. So that's going to be a pass ball on the catcher. Here's the pitch. Just a bit low and outside. Ball 4, and he walked him. So now that's going to bring up Minnis now. Travis Minnis. Here's the pitch, low in the dirt, but the catcher handled it. Here's the pitch. Low again. Meanwhile, the runner moves on to second base. So now runners on second and third. We're 2 out. Swinging a blooper in the right field. That's going to drop. 1 run will come in and score. Here comes the second run. Meanwhile, runner on first base will hold. So now, Adam Brister with a 4-1 lead. Boy, I tell you, Adam Brister, they are making contact that's making the difference. Here is Morse now, the right fielder. Sorry, this is Clark. This is Clark. The second baseman. Here's the pitch. Low and in the dirt. 1 ball, 1 strike. Sorry, 2 balls. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here's the 1-2. Swinging a bouncer over the pitcher head. Shortstop coming in, feel it, fires. in time for out number 3. But in the inning, Adam Bristol Baseball League was able to come up with 3 runs, as they now lead it 4-1. Okay, so folks, again, like I promised you, Willie Romance is with me. Of course, Willie is from Florida Memorial, and Willie, I know you guys were down here for the showcase earlier today, and I had a chance, of course, to speak with DJ Price. Tell us, what's your view as it relates to the way things went?
Okay, first and foremost, thank you for having me here on this event. Very impressed with the facility, with the welcoming of the people.
Thank you, man.
So that is very important to me to say. And then impressed with the players. We in Florida Memorial, we have already 2 players from this island, which is Ferron Charlton, play for us. Senior this year, have 1 more year next year, and then also the number 3, Roberto here, they play with the guy they're hitting right now, the team they're hitting right now. Also, Roberto playing for us as a pitcher. So we have to, we know, I kind of know what type of player we're going to see. Very good athlete, very fast runners, good arms. So that's what we saw today. Very impressed with the young players.
Okay, sounds good. Don't move now. I got a couple of more things I want us to talk about, but let's go to main action right now. Again, Ivan Showtime coming to you live from the Andre Rogers Baseball Stadium. As we see, leading things off, and oh man, he got hit by the pitch. Of course, Freedom Farm now with their leadoff batter, getting on base. And that's the 3rd baseman, Calmo. So now with runner on first base, nobody out, that's going to bring up the first baseman. That's Nathan Marshall. Again, nobody out, and right now Freedom Farm is trying to fight back after giving up 3 runs. In the top of the 2nd. Here's the pitch. Ooh, just a little high, says the umpire. So now the count, 1 ball, no strikes. Runners on first base. Here's the pitch, swing and a miss. Count moved now to 1 ball, 1 strike. Beautiful night for baseball, and we're noticing that a lot of the fans are now coming in. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. It seems like an off-speed pitch. Well, I tell you. Miller is using all of his pitches. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a foul back. You get another chance. Remember now, winner moves on to play for the gold medal game. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he got him. Boy, I tell you. Miller is taking no prisoners. As we see the tailing slider. It looks like a fastball, and then it tails away. Here's the pitch now, swinging a high drive into right field. The right fielder stepping back. It's over his head. It's over his head. It's going to go in the corner. And rounding second. And, man, I tell you, they're going to hold the runners. So what should have been an opportunity for a run? Freedom Farm now with runners on 2nd and 3rd. With 1 out. So now with runners on second and third, Freedom Farm is trying to make some noise now. Meanwhile, the pitcher steps off, get recomposed, looks in for the one he wants. Here's the pitch. Swing and a bounce in there short. Shortstop field. Go home with the ball, and he's going to be safe at the plate. What a decision. Now they got the runner maybe hung up on first base, but no, he got back in time. Boy, I tell you, what an ill-advised play by the shortstop. And that's when managers have to step up and before the play is made, you got to have an idea as to what you're going to do. You're going to give up the run, as we watch in slow motion, the bouncer there, and the throw to the plate. It wasn't a good one, and now you have all runners safe. So now it's a 4-2 ball game. And Freedom Farm, with runners on first and third, still only one out. Here's the pitch. Swing and a bounce to the third baseman field. Went to second for one. On to first. Boy, I think he may have beaten at the first base. So the run will score. So now we got a 4-3 ball game. Good play by the shortstop who tried to turn over the double play, but by no avail. Oh, it's just Shawnee Bean now. He'll hit. Sorry, this is Isaac. Isaac now trying to keep things going for Freedom Farm. There's the pitch. According to the umpire, just a little bit inside. So the count now moved to 1 ball, no strikes. There's the pitch. Outside again. 2 balls, no strikes. Sorry, that's 3 balls, no strikes. Freedom Farm trying to find a way to get their offense going. Here's the pitch. In there for a strike. The count now moved to 3 balls, 1 strike, 4-3 lead. Meanwhile, they're checking on the runner to first base. And we got a little action down there at first base. And I think the umpire may warn the base runner, because it seems like he intentionally just knocked the ball out of the first baseman's hand. Nonetheless, we're back to action now. Pitcher stepping off. Now turn around, look back in for the sign, gets the one he wants. Here's the pitch. And boy, umpire saying is, ooh, it might be a little high. So that's another walk. Looked like Miller really wanted that one, but the umpire said close but no cigar. So now Forbes is up now. Here's the pitch. Just a bit high again. 1 ball. Here's the pitch. In there for strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. There's the 1-1. Swing and a bounce to the shortstop field. Fires to first a long way, and he throws it away. Another run will come in to score to tie the ball game. Boy, I tell you. So now we got a tie ball game. I think the Adam Bristol Baseball League, they need to settle down a bit. They have been making some unforced errors, throwing the ball at the wrong bases. For a minute, I thought he might have gotten. For a minute, I thought he might have gotten the force out into second base.
Yeah, he could have.
Get the
played
easy
for
out.
second, the easy out.
Yeah.
Would have been thrown out of the inning.
Yeah, so now we see the Adam Bristol League kind of, let's say crumbling, but they're kind of falling apart a little bit after coming into this inning with a 4-1 lead. Now we got a tie ball game, which makes it very interesting. So now here's Bain now. There's a drive into left field. Left fielder coming on, and oh, he drops it. He drops it. So now, another run will score. Oh man, everything is going wrong now for the Adam Bristol League. As we see slow motion drive to right to left field. Even the hitter thought it was an easy out. And the left fielder not able to hang on to it. So now that's going to bring up the second baseman, Bain, now. Bain was 1 for 3. One for 2 with a walk. Man, I tell you, Adam Bristol League was just rolling along. Here's the pitch outside. They may have a pickoff play to first base, and I think they got him. Oh, man, what a throw by the catcher who caught the base runner napping. So, folks, as we now get set for the top of the third, we have a 5-4 lead. Of course, Freedom Farm coming back. So what we're going to do, guys, we're going to take a break, but stay with us now. Ivan Showtime. We're here at the Andre Rogers Baseball Stadium. And again, it's all about the Adam Bristol. And, of course, the Freedom Farm here now to see who will go to play for the gold medal game. Stay with us. We'll take a break and be back after this.
Hey, ladies, where's the Dave? Oh, okay, thanks. Bets.
Greg, what's up?
Ready, man, how you doing?
I'm doing well.
You what?
He's meditating. You gotta give him at least an hour.
All right, well, I can wait. I ain't got nothing to do. I say now on to independent.
Only one item? Are you tired of limited choices? I'll have the one item on the menu, thank you. Wow! So many choices. Why settle for less when you deserve more? When it comes to the ways you pay, the more, the better. With a variety of payment options available, you can enjoy the freedom to choose what works best for you. Choose freedom. Choose flexibility. Choose from the full menu of payment options. The future of pay is digital.
Okay. But, hey, Romas, again, we want to say thank you guys for coming over. And,
Yes, definitely.
you know, you did mention that a few players that you guys are looking at, and hopefully we will see some good things happening.
Yeah, definitely. We have already some at the school, and we're looking forward to continue to bring some kids from here there.
Okay. Again, appreciate you, man.
Thank you.
As always, man. Guys, and we're back to live action now as we see Freedom Farm now with a 4-3 lead. Freedom Farm working their way back into this one. In case you just joined us, yes, we're still here at the Andre Rogers Baseball Stadium. Next pitch. Inside, 1 ball. Here's the 1 ball. In there for a strike. Boy, I tell you, the Freedom Farm lefty. That's Chad McKenzie. He is wheeling and dealing. There's a shot up the middle. That'll go in for a base hit. So now, Adam Bristol Baseball League trying to answer back. So here's the pitch outside, get by the catcher and rounding second. But he's just faking to go to third. He wouldn't go to third. There's nobody out, and like Fred Papa Smith would say, he never make the first out to third base. Those of you who join us by Network ZNS TV 13, we'd like to welcome you aboard. We're here at the Andre Rogers Baseball Stadium. Here's the pitch. High and away again. Here's the 2-0. In there for a strike. So the count now moves to 2 balls, 1 strike. Who will go to the gold medal? 5-4. But here comes Adam Bristol. Here's the pitch. Swing and a high fly ball into right, shallow right field, and the right fielder coming in, and oh, he makes the catch. For a minute, I thought he was in trouble, but somehow or the other, he was able to stay with it. So now 1 out. With the tying run on second base. Pitch away, 1 ball. Check the second. Runner back in time. Here's the pitch. Outside again. So now the count moves to 2 balls, no strikes. Runner on second. Freedom Farm with a 5-4 lead. Here's the pitch. Swing and a foul back to the screen. So 2-1, still the count. There's the pitch. Ooh, just a little outside. So the count now moves to 3 balls and 1 strike. Here's the 3-1. High and away, ball 4, and he walked him. So now, Adam Bristol League is trying to make some noise here in the third. Meanwhile, the Freedom Farm is discussing strategy. see manager Tony Butler coming to his hitter and making sure that he has down pat what his job is to do. Now here's Robert. Pitcher looks in for the sign, gets the one he wants. Here's the pitch. In there for a strike. I'm truly amazed by what this pitcher is doing. Here's the pitch. In there for strike 2. You notice he catches the ball with his left hand, switches gloves back over to the left hand to play defense. Unbelievable. Step off and nobody's going nowhere. Here's the pitch. Boy, I think the umpire called that strike 3. Oh, my goodness. Too close to take. As we look back at it in slow motion, you tell me where this one was. Watch the catcher. Ooh, just a little bit inside, but no, says the umpire. Strike 3. Runner going to third base. He has the throw. Get by momentarily, but good backup by the shortstop to be there to save a run. So 1 strike to count. So now here's the 1 strike count. Attempted bunt foul. Strike 3 call, and that'll do it for the top of the 3rd. So, folks, in the inning, there was a hit. 2 runners left on base. But, of course, Freedom Farm still with a 5-4 lead. So, guys, again, we're here at the Andre Rogers Baseball Stadium. And Freedom Farm is trying to find a way to go to the gold medal game, which is tomorrow night. And obviously, Adam Bristol League is saying, we got something to say about that. Again, we want to say to all the fans that are locked in with us, as always, it's good to be here. Now, tomorrow night, we're going to see what happens as far as the gold medal game goes. And this game right here will decide who goes to the gold medal. Of course, we saw JBLN with an 8-1 victory in the earlier game. That give them a sure seat. That's right, a sure seat into the gold medal game. So we'll see how that goes. Speaking about how that goes, I see the Secretary General, Teddy Sweeney, the hardest working man in the business. Teddy, top of the evening.
It was like showtime.
Good, man. I was hoping to get a hold of you, man. You be so busy moving around and all that. So how you doing? How things?
Everything is awesome. You know, once the tournament starts, you know, it starts a little mellow out here, you know.
Okay. I know you're impressed with what you're seeing so far as it relates to these teams.
Man, you know, the biggest thing here now is to continue the sport of baseball, to grow it. You know, we've come a very, very, very long way, you know, from back in the days when we played, you know.
Indeed.
And now we seeing the rebirth. I call it a rebirth. Not that we didn't play a long time ago, right?
Yeah.
But it's just giving these young men an opportunity,
absolutely.
you know, so that scouts, college scouts coming in, you know, everybody's impressed with our talent. We still have a lot of work to do. And that's why I keep telling everybody, don't sit back on your morals, because, you know, there's still a lot of things to do. Coaches will come in, they'll tell you there's a lot of things we still need to work on. And the goal for us today, when we had the showcase, Ivan, was to just allow the other kids that don't get that opportunity. And the goal of the Federation is to make sure that everybody.
Okay. Anyway, we're going to go back to live action. But, Teddy, stay with us for a while. We got lots to talk about. Anyway, guys, we're back to live action. 2-1 is the count. And as we see now, Freedom Farm with a 5-4 lead, trying to maybe tack on some more runs here in the bottom of the third. Here's the pitch. According to the umpire, just a little bit high. Count moved now to 2 balls, 1 strike. And boy, Teddy, what a beautiful night for baseball.
Well, you know, something sort today, man.
This is that kind of time.
Yeah.
Here's the pitch.
It's just good to see.
In there for a strike.
Taking this opportunity and watching these young kids grow and develop, man. And you got the largest organization right now in the country, Freedom Farm, going up against the Adam Brewster Baseball League, that is coming along, doing well, and so you got a 5-4 game, man.
Yes, indeed. So now, Freedom Farm with their leadoff hitter, Bain now. He walked. And Teddy, while we have a break in the action, the young man that is pitching for Freedom Farm, unbelievable what he's doing.
I don't want the Bahamas to forget. That's the young kid that beat the U.S. Virgin Islands back in October of last year.
Yeah?
Yeah, the U.S. Virgin Islands came second in the Caribbean Baseball Cup. That was awesome, man. He can pitch. I don't see him at his strength tonight, but maybe pitched early in the tournament.
Okay, we're back to action now. And to the plate now, we got Culmer. And Culmer squared around to bunt. I don't know if he was just trying to bring the infield in, but we will see what he'll do. Big guy, strong guy. Yes, he squares around and bunted. And, oh, boy, the catcher was not able to make a play on it.
I think that's Kervin Culmer's son, you know.
Oh, that's Kervin's Culmer's son.
Yeah, Puckett.
Yeah, it's Puckett's son. In that case, our field is drop back.
I don't think he can hit like his father.
Oh, wait a minute. The talent is not in the James.
He nowhere can hit like his dad.
So here's Culmer now with a 1-1 count. Well, I mean, I know we can tell Kervin to go bunt.
No.
Here's the bunt. Oh, what a bunt back to the pitcher. And they're going to get the one to the second base, the lead runner. Yeah, you don't, back in the day, you don't want to take the bat out of Kervin Puckett hands. No,
you didn't give Puckett no bunt.
No, you can tell Puckett deal with him.
Oh, yeah.
That used to be the good old days, though.
Man, they
used to good old days. But they're going to come back, you think?
Oh, yeah. I mean,
yeah, we're working on it.
Yeah, you know, we had a very long lag, so, and you're just coming back.
Here's the pitch, bounce to the third baseman, feel it. Gone to second for 1. They get that one to first. Not in time, but they get the lead runner again. So now with 2 out and runners on first base.
So, Ivan, you know, with the restart of the Senior League Baseball program.
So I understood. Yeah. Oh, man.
So that's going to take a few years to reestablish yourself from sponsorship standpoint, and everybody else getting involved. And so we're hoping and planning to watch that develop and grow, but we have to really get restarted.
Okay, good stuff. Now we got Kendall Kendall Cooper coming up to bat. The DH. Here's the pitch. Way outside. 1 ball. And Teddy, I want to talk a little bit about that when we get a little break, because people were asking me, and I got some people out there who figure they could still play, and they're in their 40s and stuff. I don't know. Here's the pitch. Line drive foul by the first base side.
Wait, I tell you one thing. You know, you can walk plate, but when you walk on it, you should make this feeling.
I'm telling you.
You go down them base lines, right? The base path is 90 feet. And you go down 320 down the lines, 400 straightaway center,
wow.
375 down the alleys, right? Man, this field is huge.
I'm telling you. Here's the 1-1. In there for a strike.
Good pitch there.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I know my good buddy Darrell Ranger. He always says, "Showtime, man, they can finish the field, man. I won't play on that." Here's the pitch. Swinging a line drive, drifting foul. There, the right side. I was, because Darrell Ranger would be one of the guys from back in the day who I know, if he played consistently, he could get a hold of one. I know with him running and being able to run. He might could get a hold of one and put it up.
Just put him at the DH.
Yeah. But it's good to see baseball.
Oh, yeah.
Now it's
exciting, man.
Oh, indeed it is. Indeed it is. Here's the 1-2. Swinging a bounce to the second base. Wait a minute. The pitcher cuts it off and makes the play. I think it was going to go to second.
Great play there.
Oh, yeah. And, Teddy, we talk about senior league baseball. And, what is this going to bring back as we move now to the 4th inning? But tell us a little bit about what difference that's going to make.
Well, see, the vision is for us to continue to grow. We've been bringing the international tournaments here. And so what we're finding as well is it's very difficult sometimes to get your best players, which is your minor leaguers, to get released and play. So you've got to get your senior program up to at least rookie ball level, maybe single A level, right?
Okay.
Back in the days, at our day, we were playing at the double A level.
Yeah.
Right? So it's going to take us a while to get back there, get the guys back to realizing what they have to do. One of the major things also is developing a lot more pitching and top quality pitching to compete with the rest of the Caribbean. And so that's the goal. So we got to get the senior league started so that you can always pick your national teams and be very competitive. And just like basketball, so when you reach to the tournaments and the major tournaments, you can then get the baseball players that is required in the minor leagues release. One of the major things is if Major League Baseball does not sanction the event, then that means that you can't get your minor league players who play under Major League Baseball to participate for your country.
Wow.
And so that's why you see most of the Caribbean countries, they have their what they call their pro leagues,
like winter baseball.
Winter baseball,
yeah, okay.
They play all year round, and that's where they utilize their players. Now when they go to World Baseball Classic, then you get your major leaguers, right?
Oh, indeed. Yeah. So anyway, we're moving now to the 4th inning. Of course, the top of the 4th, and leading things off for. This is Travis Minnis leading things off for the Adam Bristoley. Pitches away, 1 ball.
Now, the pitcher pitches in college as well.
The pitcher, he pitches in college as well?
College as well.
Oh, yeah.
He's just home for the break. And,
okay.
And when he finishes here, he's headed back over to play summer baseball in college. It's called summer baseball.
Okay. He's pretty good.
Yeah, he'll definitely be on the national team. Oh, yeah, I can announce that, too. We're going to be hosting the CBC Caribbean Baseball Cup, which is the 7th in December. And it's going to be a CAC qualifier for 2026.
Oh, there you go. Here's the pitch, a foul back to the screen. Minutes now trying to hang on. Trying to get Adam Bristoley back in this ball 4. And he walked him.
Walks him. I guess right now you're in the top of the fourth inning. You only go in 5 or an hour and a half, right? In the tournament round robin play, so it's critical for Ed and Bristol them to score a run, at least to tie it up before they get into that 5th inning.
Okay. Run on first base. Here's the pitch. Just a little high. And this is Morse, by the way. Here's the pitch. Low and inside, 2 balls.
So he's pitching himself into some trouble here, Stu.
Oh, yeah.
You see him get runners on first and second, he's going to be in some trouble here.
There's the check to first. Back in time. Boy, he looked close like he almost wanted to balk.
Well, you know them lefties. Y'all go.
Oh, yeah. What's the guy name from the Yankees? Pettit?
Pettit.
Take his foot and then just keep it up there for a little while. See here's the pitch outside and high.
I think that's the part of it that I don't like. You know, when that lefty kick and he keep that leg up.
And you don't know where to go. So 2 balls, no strike, and here comes Adam Bristol Lee.
Right down the pipe there.
Taking all the way. 2 balls and 1 strike. Here's the 2-1.
That's outside.
Outside. Wait a minute. Ball 4, and he walked him.
You remember Mikey Butler, right?
Indeed. I think Mikey Butler should be managing.
Yeah, see him right down there on first base. He's managing the Adam Bristol.
Yes, indeed. And then, of course, on third base is his brother, Tanya Butler.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's not
Not Tanya. Tanya and I, we went to school together many years ago.
Yeah, Mike was one of our top pitchers back in the day.
Back in the day.
That's how Butler's rivalry, boy.
Man, I tell you. One thing you could say about Mike, he had heart.
Hard, boy.
Yeah, he was ready to go.
Hard.
He was ready to go. You know, you got some pitches and like the person makes him out like, let me get Got to give him a lot of credit.
Yeah, a lot of credit, man. I love Mikey's one of those players you die to play with. Him and Marvin Toogie Wood.
Okay.
Oh, man.
And speaking of baseball coming back, did Marvin Toogie Wood call and inquire about it? Because you know what? If it's one guy I want to play out here to show people he can still play, it's Toogie.
He said he's going to suit up and at least play 1 or 2 games. I wait to see it.
Yeah, so I'm waiting to see it.
When he's married now, so that might be holding back.
No. Well, it ain't easy, Toogie. That's all I can say. It ain't easy. Here's the pitch now. A bit high and outside. Runners still on first and second.
But he's still in shape. He plays old timers with you.
Yeah.
He's still down old timers, man.
Yeah, but Teddy, I'll tell you, that's a different thing. Here's the pitch foul back to the screen. See, the old timers, Teddy, and that's softball. The base is like for almost half of the distance.
That's right.
Yeah, and most of the time they hit the ball, they take their time and they run or go.
They jog everything.
No, man, not baseball.
No, baseball.
Baseball is, man, listen. Baseball, you got to be in good condition to play baseball to a high level. You know, playing is one thing, but when you want to play to that level, especially if you're someone who, during the time that you played, people knew the kind of player that you were.
Right.
Yeah, you don't want to go high.
Yeah, and that's what I don't like. I don't like to see a fellow when he's going down, especially when he was one of them top guys.
Here's the pitch, far back to the screen again. And Teddy, I see as far as the attendance goes, we still have a lot of folks down there.
Yeah, you
that
know
are
what?
pulling for various teams.
Yeah, you got to add Adam Bristol fans, and definitely Freedom Farm is going to come out. Freedom Farm playing, so they're going to come out to support their club. So
there's a bouncer near the first base side, foul.
So we got some top fellas in the minor leagues too, boys.
Yeah.
You got the Sebastian Walcott, who's just.
He's in Arizona. He's in Texas. Texas. Yeah. Oh man, listen.
He's tearing up Double-A.
Yeah, that guy he's man. I'm telling you.
Man, I think he's going to be the next.
Jazz Chisholm.
I won't say be the next Jazz Chisholm, but he'll be the next one in the major leagues for the Bahamas. I'm looking forward.
No, but he's good, man. Good. He is good.
He's very good, and he's going to stay in shortstop, so he might be another Andre Rogers.
Yeah. Never know as we see foul ball back to the screen.
And then you got Christian Robinson, man. Oh, man. Christian is lighting it up for the Arizona guys.
That's what my mind ran on.
Yeah, Christian Robinson, Diamondbacks.
Bowser foul again. Man, I tell you, this guy is getting all his cuts.
And I know you remember Bertie Murray.
Yeah.
Bertie Murray Jr., not the senior. It's Jr. who played
yeah,
there.
I know.
Yeah. And,
where is he now?
Bertie Murray Bertie's still around, but I'm talking about his son, BJ. BJ plays for the Cubs, and he's doing extremely well down in AA as well. So,
okay.
So that's three top recruits we got knocking on the door right now. So BJ Murray, man, he's having an awesome season as well.
Here's the 1-2. Get by the catcher, and runners will move up.
Oh boy!
Boy, I tell you, that's a big thing right there. You got runners on second and third now.
I think the winner.
Nobody out.
The winner of this game going to the gold medal game.
Indeed.
Tomorrow.
Indeed.
So this is a big game here. JBL punched that ticket earlier today.
Well, JBL and I must say they've been playing steady baseball.
Steady baseball, yeah.
Yeah, I've been playing.
Yeah. And that JBL and 16U team have a lot of national team members who travel with this 15U, and they just traveled earlier a few weeks ago with the 16U team down into the Dominican Republic. So they get a lot of exposure.
That's good for them. Here's the pitch. Ball 4, and he walked him. Not a particularly bad move. I mean, you play for the strikeout, and then, of course, or you play for the strikeout and then go to double play. Or your corners, you're coming home.
Yeah.
Up the middle, you go for the double play. They only could tie it, I mean, in this particular inning.
Well, the most important thing for these young guys is to get the out. Yeah. I watched it earlier, and the guy, instead of going straight over the first, he went to home plate.
Yeah.
And threw the whole game out of whack earlier.
Well, that's when personally, that's when I know that managers supposed to be stepping up in those situations. Letting the guy, there's a blooper to left field. That's going to drop in for a base hit. 1 run will score. Here comes a round turn, another run coming in to score. And just like that, and the runner's coming home. He has to throw to the plate, and they got him. Boy, I tell you.
That was not a heads-up play.
No, it was. It was not
supposed to grab him and throw him down.
Back. Yeah, yuck him back. Trip him down or something. Because that ball beat him by a mile. And the thing is, nobody was out. Nobody. As we see here in slow motion, a deep drive into left. Not a deep drive, but a blooper into left. And 1 run score. The next one coming in to score. And the ball get by the catcher. And he comes from nowhere. And that throw beat him like a day. He can't, and so late.
So they're up now 6-5.
So now, check swing. I think the scoreboard may be...
yeah, the score's wrong. They scored 2 runs. So
that's
they were down 5-4. So it's 6-4 now. 6-5.
6-5 is... Yeah. I think they're fixing it now. 6-5. Okay. But Freedom Farm is a team they can come back, no doubt. Here's the pitch. In there for a strike.
Well, you know how they tell us once you get that bad yard, right?
Yeah.
You got a chance.
Yeah, man, you got a chance. And Chicken Aubrey would tell you, it ain't over till it's over.
Yeah.
Here's the pitch. Oh, wait a minute. In the dirt, good block by the catcher. And for a minute, I thought it might have hit him.
But his goal now, Ivan, he got to get that runner home on third base. He got 1 out. He got to put the ball in play.
With less than 2 out, you got to put that ball in play. Here's the pitch. Swing and a bouncer back up the middle. That's a base hit. Boy, I tell you, Adam Bristol with now a 7-5 lead. The Adam Bristol team is such a pesky thing.
Yeah.
They don't never give up.
They don't give up. They don't give up. And any mistakes you make, they can capitalize
on it. Yeah, I mean they're well coached now. You got guys like Tiny and Mikey, who's been around the game from that time.
I can remember my Nat coached me back when we was at Button when Button first came out.
Yeah.
And I think that's where Tommy Stubbs started the Buttons team.
Yeah.
Man, shoots, boy, that's plenty of folks going down that.
Man, I tell you, check the first, back in time.
And I want to send out the condolences. You know, Harry Miller passed away.
Oh, so I understood that.
One of our icons who played.
Oh, man, Harry Miller. I grew up watching this guy.
Oh, yeah.
So my condolences also goes out to him and his family. Here's the pitch, swing, and a foul back to the screen. Yeah, man, Harry Miller. I know his whole family very well, very, very well.
Well, that's my kid's grandfather, so you know that's a hard one for them. Lost Robbie last year.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I come back losing their grandfather on their mom's side, so it's been rough, but you know this is part of life, you know.
Yeah.
Take the blows, you got to keep going.
Yes, the check swing, and the umpire said strike.
Good pitch, right under the.
Yeah, it ain't much you can do with a pitch like that. Would you send the runner now, Teddy?
Yeah.
There's the pitch.
But right now, I think they have a rough time picking up the left.
Yeah, the lefty has some moves over the first. And he isn't pitching bad, though. And I know there were troubles that he got into, and they continue to stay with him because they know the confidence they have in him. I think the runner going right now. Here's the pitch. He even can't time the pitcher. He can't time the pitcher. He want to go, but he's not timing the pitcher.
Unable to pick him up.
Yeah.
Well, it's the best time to go. 3-2. Either a strike or get a stolen base there, man, Ivan.
Yeah, but only one out, though. Only one out. Don't run yourself out of there.
So watch it.
Well, he looked like he balked just now. Back to first, not in time. This one is going to go down the wire, Teddy. Because Freedom Farm is not going to lay down and play dead, I'm telling you. Here's the 3-2. High and away, ball 4, and he walked him.
Oh, man.
So Adam Bristol continued to keep the inning alive.
Yeah, putting that pressure on now. Runners on first and second, and they got one out.
So now here's Miller now. Runners on first and second, one out. Here's the pitch, high fly ball into shallow center field. The center fielder makes the play for out number 2. Oh man, what a big play!
Big play there, Ivan.
To keep him in the ball game.
Well, you know, Ivan, the action continues here. In 2 weeks, less than 2 weeks, on the 19th, we head into Grand Bahama.
So it's
for the Junior Nationals, the Grand Bahama Port Authority, man. We thank them.
Oh, okay.
Tremendous job putting that together. So we're back. We're going to be back with all the young guys from 14 and under all the way down to coach pitch, 8U.
There's a pitch swinging a high drive ball.
Drove that one.
That's going to be a foul ball out of play.
Yeah, so we look forward to that. You get all the...
And talking with CJ, the president, he was telling me about how the last tournament that they had, Freedom Farm took everything.
Yeah. Last year they took all the youth age brackets. They lost in the 16U and the 23U. In the 16U, JV hadn't won last year, so they're trying to repeat. And in the 23U, it was the Community Baseball League that won that division.
Okay, so now we have a 0-2 pitch, 2 out. Boy, just missed on the outside corner. So the count now moves to 2 balls. Sorry, to 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch.
That's inside. That's low, too. And, yeah, I don't see him too sharp tonight. So I don't know if he had pitched early in the tournament. He's not as sharp as he usually are when I saw him last.
Here's the 1-2. Runner going to third base. Here comes the throw. Safe, said Spurgeon Johnson.
We're going to replay,
second base umpire. No, but I think he may have beaten that throw.
Yeah, he beat the throw.
Obviously. And there you have it. I think he made too much steps.
Yeah. He was in.
The catcher made too much steps before he released the ball. Meanwhile, we got a time call on the field.
Is that the Rosenbach he threw over there on the side? What you think?
Yeah, it could have been. See the white?
Yeah. Ooh. Inside.
Missed inside again to loading up the base.
Load the bases and 2 out there, Ivan.
Well, I tell you, a recipe for disaster.
Well, this seniors event was it's hosted at the Bryce Newbold Foundation. They are a major sponsor of this one here. And we want to thank all of our sponsors, insurance management, and all of them who've come together to make sure these young kids have this opportunity, man. I want to thank Corporate Bombers. You know, we really have some good sponsors that's stuck with us in baseball.
First pitch in there for a strike. 1 strike. No balls. Bases are loaded. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss.
We can't forget our big contributor, Zed Ness.
Oh, indeed.
Broadcasted 4 live games for the Bahamian people to enjoy 242 baseball.
There you go. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out in the top of the fourth and leave the bases loaded. So now as we move now to the bottom of the fourth, Adam Bristol with a 7-5 lead. Folks, we take a break. I got Teddy, the General Secretary of the Bahamas Baseball Association, with me. Yes, it's all about the Andre Rogers Baseball Championships. And again, Bryce Newbold Foundation Prime Sports. So we'll take a break and be back after this. Stay with us.
Hi, I'm Melissa, and I'm a survey enumerator with the Bahamas National Statistical Institute, or BNSI. For the next few months, we will be conducting the Household Expenditure Survey on various islands.
You might be wondering, why is this survey important? Well, it helps us to determine the poverty line and assess how to ensure everyone has access to the basic services they need. This information is used by the government, businesses, researchers, and students to make informed decisions and plan for the future. We know that your time is valuable, which is why we've made the survey as simple and easy as possible. And don't worry, all your information you provide is confidential.
Your participation will help us gather accurate information that will benefit everyone in the Bahamas. Thank you for your cooperation and being a part of shaping the future of the Bahamas.
When your hands are too full, life is just too complicated. Lala, Sally, come here. Uncomplicate. Go faster, safer, greener with the digital way to pay. With Tap to Pay, it's as easy as a gentle touch. No more headaches. Say hello to convenience. The future of pay is digital with options like credit cards, debit cards, online banking, and digital wallets. Make every experience unforgettable. Embrace the ease of digital payments today.
Hey, ladies, where's the Dave? Oh, okay, thanks. Bets.
Greg, what's up?
Ready, man, how you doing?
I'm doing well.
You what?
He's meditating. You gotta give him at least an hour.
All right, well, I can wait. I ain't got nothing to do. Been the time saying now on to independent.
Welcome back, everybody. Ivan Showtime. We're still here at the Andre Rogers Baseball Stadium. Of course, again, like I mentioned just before we took the break, I got the Secretary General with me, and we're saying a good one. And what can I say about the way how the Adam Bristol League is continuing to get better and better every year? Yeah. We talk about Feast and Abaco.
Man, I think this is the surprise of the tournament.
Oh, these guys are just doing extremely well with these teams.
If anybody had sat a couple of weeks ago and tell me that Feast, Abaco will be fighting to go in the gold medal game tomorrow, it'll be unbelievable. I had to tell them no.
Wow. Anyway, we're back to action again, and we're going to definitely talk a little bit more about that. Here's the pitch. Well, just a bit inside.
So as we go along, I'm going to throw one trivia question out there, and they can call into the station and try to get the answer and for me. And if they can get the answer right, they get a free pass to watch the gold medal games tomorrow, all day tomorrow.
Okay, sounds good. Now Freedom Farm trying to put something together to stay in this one. Speaking of gold medal game. Here's the pitch. Swinging a high fly ball. Shortstop backing back on it. Makes the play for out number one.
Back in 2006, the Bahamas. Which country did the Bahamas defeat, and what was the score? 2006.
2006.
Yeah.
Anyway, I gotta go on the limb. And say anybody who think they know the answer, you can text me.
Yeah, text Ivan.
433-2053. We got some tickets for you.
Yep. It was the biggest upset in baseball.
Wow.
They played.
Here's Roberto Lamar.
Oh, yeah, Roberto Lamar plays in college as well.
Here's a drive into left field. Left fielder going back, and makes the catch for out number two. And Teddy, is it me or is left field look a bit dark?
It is dark.
Is it dark?
We have some of the lights out.
Okay.
We have the technicians coming in soon. And I know they're getting ready to host the softball event, so they got to get the lights fixed for the ladies that are coming in. So hopefully they'll get that done.
The ladies are going to be playing on.
Yeah, they're going to move them out. They got the remember now, Major League Baseball sponsored women's softball and a professional league. So they're coming over.
There's the pitch. Inside corners, one strike. So now with 2 out, bottom of the fourth, bounce to the third baseman. Fields fires to first. In time for out number 3. In the inning, there were no hits, no errors, and nobody left. And I think, Teddy, they may be saying that's the ball game.
Looks so.
Oh, wow. So there we have it. The stage is set.
It's set for tomorrow.
The gold medal game will be between
JBLN.
Of course, JBLN and the Adam Bristol Baseball League.
Baseball League, that's right.
So, man, I tell you, Ed would be really proud to see his team coming on like this, Teddy. And as it relates to the trivia question, I think we got a couple of more minutes here, so we're gonna take a break, and guys, when we come back, we'll close things out for tonight. And again, Adam Bristol League with a 7-5 win over JBLN. As you know, tomorrow night the stage is set. JBLN, and of course the Adam Bristol for the gold medal. We'll take a break, guys, and be back after this.
Hi, I'm Melissa, and I'm a survey enumerator with the Bahamas National Statistical Institute, or BNSI. For the next few months, we will be conducting the Household Expenditure Survey on various islands.
You might be wondering, why is this survey important? Well, it helps us to determine the poverty line and assess how to ensure everyone has access to the basic services they need. This information is used by the government, businesses, researchers, and students to make informed decisions and plan for the future. We know that your time is valuable, which is why we've made the survey as simple and easy as possible. And don't worry, all your information you provide is confidential.
Your participation will help us gather accurate information that will benefit everyone in the Bahamas. Thank you for your cooperation and being a part of shaping the future of the Bahamas.
Throughout history, from bartering in ancient markets to the invention of paper currency, convenience has been at the heart of the way we pay. As time marched on, so have we, from barter to cash and cash to digital. Whether you pay with an online bank transfer, digital wallet, or contactless card, with digital payments, options abound. The world never stops evolving, and neither should you. Choose freedom, choose flexibility, choose convenience. The future of pay is digital. Visit us online at livedigitalbahamas.com and on social media.
Hey, ladies, where's the Dave? Oh, okay, thanks. Bets.
Greg, what's up?
Ready, man, how you doing?
I'm doing well.
You up?
He's meditating. You gotta give him at least an hour.
All right, well, I can wait. I ain't got nothing to do. Been fair now on to independence.
Hi, I'm Melissa, and I'm a survey enumerator with the Bahamas National Statistical Institute, or BNSI. For the next few months, we will be conducting the Household Expenditure Survey on various islands.
You might be wondering, why is this survey important? Well, it helps us to determine the poverty line and assess how to ensure everyone has access to the basic services they need. This information is used by the government, businesses, researchers, and students to make informed decisions and plan for the future. We know that your time is valuable, which is why we've made the survey as simple and easy as possible. And don't worry, all your information you provide is confidential.
Your participation will help us gather accurate information that will benefit everyone in the Bahamas. Thank you for your cooperation and being a part of shaping the future of the Bahamas.
Welcome back, everybody. Ivan Showtime here at the Andre Rogers Baseball Stadium. And boy, I tell you what a game we just saw. As Adam Bristol League held on to beat the Freedom Farm 7-5. Teddy, the stage is set.
They just
and speaking of the gold medal game tomorrow, tell us a little bit more about that.
Okay, so tomorrow at 2 o'clock, we got the bronze medal game in the 16U division. And then we'll follow that up with the live TV broadcast at 5 o'clock with the gold medal game in the 16U division. And so then we come back at 7, and we'll have the gold medal game in the 23U division, and the bronze medal game will be at 3:30. So all of the action will be about midday tomorrow. You can catch all the bronze medal and gold medal games. All the gold medal games will be live on ZNS, so we'll be able to watch those as well.
Okay, so now talking about tonight, I see players are warming up on the field. This is the
final game tonight in the 16U division.
Okay.
The 16U division had 6 teams, and they played their full round robin. That looks like Freedom Farm? Yeah, Freedom Farm going up against Legacy. That's the final game tonight. And all of them now fighting for placement in whether they go to the gold or the bronze medal games tomorrow.
Okay, so there we have it, folks. The stage is set tomorrow evening. Don't forget, 3:30, we're going to get started, Teddy. And we'll go straight through the day, and you can always watch the gold medal games here on TV 13.
Yes.
So that's going to do it for us from here at the Andre Rogers Baseball Stadium. I want to say a special thanks to all my engineers, of course, the guys behind the control, as always. Of course, Quincy and the whole entire crew, guys, we appreciate you. And, guys, we're going to leave you with some highlights from the tournament, especially today and, of course, this evening. That's going to do it for me, Ivan Showtime. I just want to say thank you for your time, and definitely we'll see you next time. Tomorrow, gold medal games here live on TV 13. See you then.
Thanks. Bets.
Greg, what's up?
Ready, man? How you doing?
I'm doing well.
You up?
He's meditating. You gotta give him at least an hour.
All right. Well, I can wait. I ain't got nothing to do. Been pimping I say, now on to independence.
When your hands are too full, life is just too complicated. Nala, Sally, come here. Uncomplicate. Go faster, safer, greener with the digital way to pay. With Tap to Pay, it's as easy as a gentle touch. No more headaches. Say hello to convenience. The future of pay is digital with options like credit cards, debit cards, online banking, and digital wallets. Make every experience unforgettable. Embrace the ease of digital payments today.
Hi, I'm Melissa, and I'm a survey enumerator with the Bahamas National Statistical Institute, or BNSI. For the next few months, we will be conducting the Household Expenditure Survey on various islands.
You might be wondering, why is this survey important? Well, it helps us to determine the poverty line and assess how to ensure everyone has access to the basic services they need. This information is used by the government, businesses, researchers, and students to make informed decisions and plan for the future. We know that your time is valuable, which is why we've made the survey as simple and easy as possible. And don't worry, all your information you provide is confidential.
Your participation will help us gather accurate information that will benefit everyone in the Bahamas. Thank you for your cooperation and being a part of shaping the future of the Bahamas.
Live coverage of the Andre Rogers Senior National Baseball Championships, brought to you by the Bahamas National Statistical Institute, Sand Dollar, the Nassau Cruise Port, and by the Gaming Board for the Bahamas.
At Centerville, I'm LaDawn Davis. This is ZNS.
Hello, my name is Talia Roll, and I'm a sunflower at NCA. We learn and do fun activities. Come along and join us.
Become a member of one of our groups today. Sunflowers, ages 5 and 6 years. Brownies, ages 7 to 10 years. Rangers, ages 14 to 17 years. And Guiders, age 18 and older. For more information, call 322-4342 or 356-5143. This public service announcement was brought to you by the Broadcasting Corporation of the Bahamas.
What does disability look like? In a busy airport terminal? At the check-in counter, at security checkpoints, or even in baggage claim? Passengers with hidden disabilities often go unnoticed. Globally, 1 in 7 persons have some form of a disability. 80% of those disabilities are non-visible. In an airport environment, workers are often unaware of hidden physical, mental, or neurological disabilities that some passengers live with. This can lead to frustration and a less than ideal travel experience. So, how do we make the invisible more visible? At LPIA, we've implemented the Sunflower Lanyard program. The lanyards are visual cues for airport workers to immediately identify passengers who might need additional assistance. NAD is teaming up with the National Commission for Persons with Disabilities and key stakeholders at LPIA to launch the internationally recognized initiative. We're joining more than 180 airports and 26 countries already in the program. NAD is the first organization in the Bahamas to recognize the Sunflower Initiative. It's a way to show our continued commitment to making LPIA a safe, welcoming, and inclusive airport for all. Passengers needing to secure a free Sunflower lanyard can email sunflower@nas.bs or call 1242-397-8600. For more information, visit www.nassauLPIA.com.